Welcome to Let's Make It Right. We've had several customers reach out to us about games. So if you recently reached out to us about games, you're going to have all this already on your device. For everybody else, we're recommending that you go to the cloud drive. The easiest way to do that is just go into your One Nation, your one little icon right here, and click on our cloud drive. It's right below favorites. Or you can just go to your ES File Explorer, click on it. And this is going to be in the App Spotlight, but right now it is just in App Market Games. I'm going to go ahead and start downloading some of these. What I recommend is if you have an NVIDIA Shield, reach out to us. We have the remotes, we're just holding them. The cheapest you can find an NVIDIA Shield remote for is 60 bucks, so we're selling them for 40 bucks. We could put them up on Google right now and they would be gone in like a day, but we're holding on to them, waiting on customers to reach out to us if y'all need one, and go ahead and grab one. But this can save you a lot of money. Games are expensive, especially if you've got kids during the summer. You can buy a $40 game and that might last them 2 or 3 days. I mean, just to give you an idea of the amount of damage that you can do. But the one that I recommend is called Happy Chick. It's in there. It's very, very simple. So it says network unavailable right there, but when you click on ranking, you'll see it takes you right in. So not only does it have Super Mario Brothers and all the little emulator games, but if you scroll over to the right and go to categories, you can see so PSP, N64, arcade games, action games, fighters, whatever you're looking for up in here. And the thing that's amazing about this is that you don't have to do all the old, searching for ROMs and making sure that they match up to the emulators, which is just a major headache because you can go through those ROMs and look for games and it's just so much work. We can put in like 10 hours of work and literally it'll be different almost every time, just depending on what updates roll through for the emulators. And I mean, I guess the best way of looking at it is it's sort of like a treasure hunt, but the payoff is kind of crazy, especially when you tie in how frustrating it is to go through all those zip files. But this is very, very simple. Just click on whatever you're interested in and download it. When it's downloaded, it's going to show up to the far right in My Games. If you reached out to us beforehand, this is already going to be configured to your remote. But the first time you do this, you're going to want to come in here. Under Player 1, make sure that it says NVIDIA. Sometimes what will happen is the NVIDIA remote will be Player 2. And what you'll need to do in that situation is you're just going to click on this, say None, and then come over to Player 1 and click this and then make it NVIDIA. Because it can only be on one unless you have two different NVIDIA Shield remote gaming controllers paired up to the same system. And you want it to be Player 1. Alright, once it's Player 1, you've got NVIDIA in here. Click on Customize Keys. And you're going to go through. The only ones that don't pair up are the left toggle and or left trigger and the right trigger. So start at left back button, click the A button on your remote control, and then click the left back button. The select and start buttons are kind of tricky. They are directly at the front looking at you. So like in front of your two joysticks, you will see angled up looking at you, you'll see a start button, which is like a triangle that's pointing to the right. And then you'll see a triangle that's pointing to the left, and that's the select button. So you will click A, and then click the triangle that's pointing to the right. Scroll over and click on select, click A, and then you will click the triangle that's pointing to the left. But all of these are pretty much the same thing. You're just going to click A and then the Y button to configure it. A and then A and then X, A and then B. So, and then go through your up, down, left, right. And do the same thing. When you're done, just click the back button, and that is in there. And then you'll just click launch on here to launch the game. But that is good. I'm just going to back out of here. But there are other app markets that are also in the builds. So if you have CDMC or you have Chef Cody, look in the sections. You'll see the Atari ROM as in CDMC, and you'll also see a lot of the games up in Chef Cody in their app market. So let's go to Chef Cody. Remember to let it load for 1 minute before you click on anything. So what we're going to do is on the Xenon X73 something, click the Chef's Wizard. Scroll down and click on APK Installer. And there you go, Android Gaming. Click on that. And just go through and download all of these. I'll tell you this, I couldn't get Badlands to work. I couldn't get the emulators. I mean, you can get them if you want to. They don't take up that much space. But remember, the emulators you're going to have to go and you're going to have to find ROMs for. So what I'd recommend is Dragonfly, Shark, Evolution, pretty much all of them besides Badlands, Play NES, Play SNES, and RetroArch. Alright, that is the best advice I can give you on how to save on gaming right now. But make sure you exit out. In this build right here, you see the little power button right here. Click on that. The favorites on this one are right down here, the star. So click the star, and this will also take you to gaming. Will be down here, down towards the bottom. So app markets, gaming. There you go. All right, so back out of here. I believe that is everything. Yeah, and if you reached out to us, just click on your apps, any of your app launchers. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and you'll see a whole bunch of games down there. And there is the happy right there. Alright, so that should be enough to hold you over. There's tons of games in there. But be good. Reach out to us if we can help.